And I got to represent my Steelers. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all know me. Once again, it's your boy, Modeja Navarro. Hashtag team footage, honest thinking shirts. You know the slogan. You think it, I say it. I'm joined here today with my man 50 Grand. I got my man Samuel Lavon in the building.
What's up?
And today we're gonna go ahead and celebrate his movement with his music and his art and stuff that's going on with him. We're gonna get kind of up close and personal with my man. Let him tell his story. So for anybody chiming in, anybody tuning in and stuff like that, I'm gonna do the shout outs. I'm gonna hold off on the shout outs till later on. But I do see y'all and I do salute y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. So without further ado, let's get on in. My man Samuel Lavon.
What's up, y'all?
Introduce yourself. Tell him what's up. Give him your plugs.
Well, I'm Samuel Lavon. I'm a singer, songwriter, rapper. All my social media is Samuel Lavon. That's SamuelLavon. Instagram is all together Samuel Lavon. Twitter, Samuel Lavon, one word. Facebook is 2 words, Samuel Lavon. And YouTube, Samuel Lavon.
And don't forget, get them to follow on Spotify.
And follow me on Spotify, guys.
We're trying to get
my latest single on there called Busy. It's already at 21,000 streams now. I'm trying to get it to 1 million streams, so I need y'all help to make this happen.
Please stream. Please stream for them. Let's reach that goal, y'all.
And I know we can do it. So
yeah. So we kind of touched base a little bit about that the other day, speaking with Kyng Kenobe, my guest from last night. He will also be joining us again this evening. We're gonna visit with him again. We touched base about how that came together, how you randomly picked a laundromat to do the scenes, and so we kind of touched on that. So kind of elaborate and kind of tell the fans and the public, kind of how that all went down. What was your motivation with all that in that movement?
So the reason why I chose the laundromat to do the video in is because I have a line in the song that says, "Washing all my rags, gonna turn them into riches," which basically, in that sense, in the laundromat, of course, it's the clothes. But what I'm really talking about in the song is just cleaning up the things that are around me that are really no good for me, like, friends, family, credit,
the usual.
Yeah, I mean, basically simple stuff, but because we just get so jumbled up into things, we can't see those things. So I was just basically saying, I'm too busy to be worrying about things that are no good to me. So that's why I said washing all my rags gonna turn them into riches.
So I kind of took that as basically cleaning out your closet type stuff. I may have misinterpreted that, so that was my bad on that.
Could be. I mean, could be going to therapy, whatever hidden skeletons you got. Sometimes you gotta clean up what's around you.
Right.
That may not be no good to you in order to, and when I say riches, I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about, of course, we all want money, but just talking about your spiritual, your physical, your emotional, your mental, all of that is a part of your richness as a human being.
Okay.
A lot of people are going to hear the song Busy, and it's fun, it's catchy, but if you're really paying attention to it, it's really me talking about just
life wealth,
and money too. But
right. Of course, yeah, absolutely.
We all want to have these things that does make us, rich in every way.
Absolutely. And so your motivation then, basically you're just telling the story about life, wealth stuff and stuff like that. Anything to do with family stuff like that? Any of that have anything to do with some of your influence in the music? How did you get started? What was your push in this drive? How did you know that music was your thing or your bag?
So I'm about to go all the way back. So apparently, when I was born,
we going way back.
Thank
God I got this brandy. No,
no, it ain't gonna be that long. But My mom said that when I was born, I would not stop crying. But once they turned on music, I stopped crying. And as soon as they would turn it off, I would start back crying.
Oh, okay.
So,
wow.
And then as I grew up, my dad would play a lot of Isley Brothers, Barry White, Bobby Brown, Otis Redding, Aretha Franklin. Who else? Just he played a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Sting, you know, we grew up listening to
all different types of music.
Yeah, we really did. Genres. We really did.
So you were never narrow to one demographic. You were kind of
worldwide. I will say, you know, it mostly leaned towards R&B, but if it wasn't, it was always some type of singing that we heard around the house, you know. I mean, I don't really think my story is any different than anybody else's.
Right.
But that is what it is.
Right.
My dad just played a lot of music around the house, no matter what day, what time. I mean, even if we was getting ready to go to bed, my mom would have to come in and cuss him out to turn the damn radio off. She's like, nigga, I'm trying to sleep. He got Isley Brothers playing all out and shit, you know.
Who's that? Ooh, baby.
Yeah,
Al Green was that
was
Isley. Yeah, okay. I remember them days. Back in the day. Yeah. But that's good. So you kind of had a thing with you from the time you were a small child, a baby, if you will. You kind of always had that spirit in you. And then so take us further along now. So you're much older, and so you knew. When did you know? No, like I mean, as a baby, it's one thing to have something innate in you, but when you are now of sound mind and stuff like that, when did you know that was your calling?
So I can't even say when. I just knew that from the time I was a kid, I always wanted to do music. I always wanted to be a part of music. I just knew where I was, there was no outlet for what I wanted to do, you know, except what was provided to us by the school,
right?
Maybe, but it wasn't necessarily, you know, like we didn't have hip hop classes or, you know, somebody teaching you how to sing R&B or whatever. And I think when it really hit me that I wanted to do music was when I got my first job, and it was at Popeyes.
Oh Lord God.
And but that whole time I'm talking about from the time I started working to now, like I just never wanted to be regular.
Right.
I never wanted to go to somebody's job. Not because I couldn't do it. It was just not who I was. It's not who I am. I don't, you know, I like to be creative. I don't like to have to hold back my emotions. I don't like have to really watch and say every little thing I do.
Right.
Because I'm very outspoken.
Mm-hmm.
And music allows me to be whoever I want to be.
Right.
Without, I guess, you know, in a corporate setting, you can't always say everything that's on your mind.
True.
And then I think within music, people can hear you better,
right,
and can interpret it better than when they just hear you speak.
And that kind of correlates with my my t-shirt company, Honest Thinking Shirts. For those of you that don't know, I'm the founder, creator, and you know, designer, maker, everything of HonestThinkingShirts.com. And I can kind of relate to that. You know, when you say something to people, but when you put it on a t-shirt, people, oh, that's pretty funny. It's kind of accepted socially. So I get that, how you could kind of use your music as a platform to kind of express yourself. You know, so we had a shout out, just real quick, shout out to him, Sam. Kyng Kenobe says he loves the chicken from Popeyes. He's speaking about Popeyes. So again, I'm going to shout out all the people that have tuned in. I see y'all. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for y'all support. I love y'all, man. You know, it means a lot to me. And again, once again, for those just tuning in, we're here. I'm visited here and joined here with Samuel Lavon. He has a new hit single called Busy, which I was privy to shoot. We're kind of talking about that, kind of his background with music and what his motivation is, like that, just to kind of get y'all kind of up close and personal with him as an artist and as a human being, as a person. So thanks for stopping in. Thanks for checking us out, man. We really appreciate that. And so thank you. So Samuel, basically now that you have this music and you're doing this music thing, and what is your movement now? What is your goal to taking this platform, and what is your intent basically with your music and how you want to portray it and move the people?
My intent with my music is I really want to help other people realize who they are.
Okay.
In the sense of, I'm not necessarily, I do what I want to do. Basically, like, I'm not saying, you need to go out here and break the law. Right. But, don't allow people to dictate who you are, what you are, and what you want to portray to the world. Because people are already going to have their assumptions of you as it is. Mm-hmm. So, why let opinions, why let their assumptions or what they think you should be doing be a part of what it is that you should be doing. Right. So basically my music is me basically letting people know it's okay to be you. It's if you have a dream, go after your dream. Right. No matter who tells you that you can't do it or says that you can do it, no matter who believes in you and no matter who doesn't believe in you. Absolutely. Because you might only have one believer and 100 non-believers. But are you going to let those 100 non-believers stop you from doing what it is that you want to do?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's true. That's true. You can't ever stop. You can't quit for nobody. You definitely have to be your own person. And to some extent, there are people that hate, but in the middle of their hate, you're being admired on the low. Yeah. I mean, you think about it, man. A lot of people they found something against somebody such as Michael Jackson, who a lot thought was harmless and was, a wonderful artist and performer. They find Lil Wayne. How many people hated Lil Wayne, but yet he's Lil Wayne. He's who he is.
I mean, there's a lot of artists that I don't like. Yeah, but just because I don't like them, it's not stopping them from selling millions of records or, doing the things that a lot of us dream to do.
That's true.
A lot of people don't like Rihanna's voice, but she's still.
But they like that body, though.
I'm just saying, there are a lot of artists and things that we don't like, but our dislike of it is not stopping
their movement. Right.
So, sometimes you can take, even from people that you don't like, you can take a lot of cues from them, yeah, and live life the way that they do. Because, somebody is always going to tell you that you can't do something. True. I mean, no matter how good or bad that you are, if somebody is always going to say you are not good enough. But like I always say, Beyonce wasn't good enough until you heard her on the radio. Rihanna wasn't good enough till you heard her on the radio. Method Man wasn't good enough till you heard him on the radio. Jay-Z wasn't good enough until you heard him on the radio. All of these people before and after us will never be good enough until you see them, hear them on the radio. Right. I'm just saying that's, our dislike doesn't stop anything. Just like I don't let other people's dislike stop me from doing what it is.
So that brings me to my next question then. So y'all heard him, right? It's because I don't like Rihanna, yeah, right? Okay. So now Rihanna like, oh, I've been checking this dude out, man. Who's this Samuel Lavon? I kind of like what he's dealing with. I want to work with him. What do you do, Sam Lavon?
I'm going to work with Rihanna. Why would I not?
Okay. All right. So he would work with Rihanna. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I just had to do that. I had to do that, y'all.
Look, I don't think I would turn anybody down. Like Lil Wayne, there was one year where he was on everybody's record.
Shoot, that was Chris Brown. The list goes on. What was the other dude? Usher for a time?
No, I'm talking about this was like back in early 2000s, like 2004, 2005. Like he was on everybody's record.
Yeah.
And like he has said himself that, you know, I don't care what they sing about. And why would I turn down being on anybody's record?
True.
You know what I mean?
It'd
like
be stupid.
Either way it goes, he gonna make money.
Right.
You know, I think a lot of people have these they have these ideas about themselves that they are too good to do this for A, B, and C, but the one that you might think the least of could be the one that give you the most
right
black star power. You know what I'm saying?
Black Hollywood.
Or any star power.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you never know where things may lead to. So,
and that's the funny irony of it, you know, that's how it happens. You know, you never know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you don't judge, and that's why you don't want to be that asshole. I've done some acting in my days, and you get these people that kind of get this high and mighty complex about themselves, and they too good to shake hands, and you reach out to shake, hey, nice to meet you, and they kind of like they nudge you an elbow to, you know what, man, those types of people make people don't want to work with them. You know what I mean? They just you don't want to be that person, man. You want to be that person that's always good to work with, easy to work with, because everybody's gonna want to work with you. Everybody's gonna love you, and that, you know, when you show love like that, man, that love comes back, man. People support you. They reach out to you and say, man, that dude was, you know, he was a genuine dude. You know what I'm saying? So, so now back to your music. So now, what is your next project? You know, I'm sure the fans want to know what's your next movement. When you got busy that you're pushing, is there anything else that they can look forward to or towards?
The next project is a song called "Teach Me, Show Me." It's an R&B song. So,
and I think I'm shooting it. Hashtag T footage, y'all. Check me out.
On Busy is a rap song. So on "Teach Me, Show Me," I'm actually singing on that song, which is basically about it could be anybody, but just somebody who hasn't been in love with anybody for a long time. I'm not just talking about 6 months, 7 months. I'm talking about years. You know, they haven't really been in love.
Right.
So once they haven't had to do it for so long, they forget how to be in love. And is this natural? Is this normal? You know, they may not.
They're kind of guarded.
They may not. I won't say necessarily guarded. What I'll say is, like, let's just say if you haven't been in a relationship for 8 years, it is just not natural for you to wake up every day and text somebody good morning,
right,
or hope you're having a good day. It doesn't mean that the person is not thinking about you.
Right.
They're just out of habit.
So kind of like a boxer that's been out of the ring for a while, and when he gets back into a fight, he's kind of got that ring rust a little bit.
Right.
He's got to kind of work through that and kind of get back to what he. Okay.
That's why I'm saying in the song, you know, teach me, show me. You know, you have to relearn how to love sometimes.
Right.
Because everybody's different. Everybody requires different things. Nobody likes the same things.
Okay.
Keep your eyes on.
No. I said something about your battery. Did I kick?
Oh, my battery is.
Did I kick your?
No, my battery.
Oh, you charging off the deal?
Sufficiently charged. That's what it was saying.
So that means it's charged?
No, it's not charged completely.
Okay. Sorry about that.
About my battery on my phone.
I just seen the light come on. Bad habit, you know.
But like I was saying, you know, sometimes you have to learn how to love again.
Right.
Because because people who haven't been in relationships, at least I know me, I don't just jump in and out of relationships.
Right.
You know, it take me a long
time. He ain't no hoe. So, okay.
It take me a long time to be
me,
like,
I jumped in and out. Don't be judging me. I see y'all judging. Stop judging. That ain't right. Stop judging.
It takes me a long time to like move on to somebody else like that. I just can't just wake up and all of a sudden I'm looking at somebody new. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
well, that's cool. So I mean, that's kind of deep. That kind of went there with that song. That's a deep song. So I'm sure the ladies are gonna love that, man. You know that deep. You know that you lover boys out there be trying to act all hard. Damn sunlight in my eye. It's midnight, dude. Huh? That ain't the sun. Your lamps is bright in here now. Now you crying, dude. Listen. Yeah, it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty deep song, man, and sounds interesting. And again, you know, we should look forward towards that song when. You think? When's the time frame that that song's gonna come out? Is the video gonna come out first and then the song, or you gonna leak the song out first and then have the video to follow?
I'm trying to do it all together. So, because I just want it done right. I'm really probably leaning more towards December. Because I just want it all done right. The song is done, but I want everything to just be correlated.
That kind of reminds me. So when we did Busy,
because
did we do the song first and the song was put out first before we did the video?
No, the video was done
first.
Actually, no, I put the song out first, but we were in the process of making the video when the song was released.
So from your perspective, what do you think works better for you? Having the song out first and then people kind of can get used to it and kind of get it in their system and kind of feel the vibe of it first, or go ahead and have the video to come out first and then they could follow the song afterwards? Or does that even matter to you?
To me, it really don't even matter.
It don't matter.
Because people put out songs that be out for 6 months and don't do a video until the 7th month.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
because some artists do things different.
Or they just do it all together.
Yeah.
They put the song and the video out all on the same day.
Right.
But I mean, if I had my choice, I would like to rather just do it the same
and just kind of push it all at
once.
Okay. And also, y'all, just let us know. Give me your 2 cents, man. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to chime in. I see a lot of people texting in. Again, like I said, I'm gonna hold off on the shout outs. I kind of, I want to make sure that I give the artists the floor. It's about them and their movement and everything. And then I'll shout y'all out. I do see y'all. I do appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Sam Lavon here does appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all even more if you go to Spotify and listen to my song
and stream. Please stream
it repeatedly.
Please stream as many times as you can, man. We're trying to hit a goal. It would be interesting to see if we could get somebody from Austin here in the Austin area to pop like that, man, on some stuff like that. So if y'all can help, man, I don't think it costs anything. It didn't cost me to.
It doesn't cost you anything.
It don't cost anything. So
let's clear that right now, because I think a lot of people who listen to Spotify, or when they think about Spotify, the first thing they think about is they got to pay for something. You do not have to pay for Spotify. If you want to pay for Spotify, what you're paying for is to have unlimited skips on the song, on your music. Otherwise, if you're listening to it for free, then all you're doing is basically just having to sit through commercial time.
Okay.
But other than that,
so you're paying for a service as far as moving. You're limiting ads and stuff like
that.
Yeah,
if you want to download full albums and things like that.
Okay.
Right? That's basically what it is. So, but to listen to music on there is free.
Okay, so again, to elaborate on that, y'all heard him. It doesn't cost you anything. Please get on Spotify, check him out, give them their plugs again, just so they can reach you.
It's Samuel Lavon. So Spotify, Samuel Lavon, 2 words, SamuelLavon. And then Instagram is all 1 word, Samuel Lavon. Twitter, all 1 word, @Samuel Lavon. Facebook, 2 words, Samuel Lavon. YouTube, Samuel Lavon. And if you have Apple, Google Play, Tidal, all of that, all my music is there. So that's where I need you guys to be going and get me up into those playlists with your favorite artists.
Right.
And
even if you don't like the music, you like me, right? You like me. Let me get my shit at. Let me get my gun. You like me, right? Follow the man.
I don't want you threatening nobody now.
That was my what was it, Marlon Wayans? Was it Marlon Wayans from that one movie? You think I'm cute, right? You think he had that eye thing?
Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace. Was that Marlon Wayans? That was the young Wayans. Yeah, we're the same age. Well, he a year older than me, but yeah. But anyway, that's how old I am. But yeah, man, again, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and checking me out, man. Listen to me and my people, man. Again, my guest here tonight is Samuel Lavon.
I gotta shout out my producer, Chris Keys. Because I feel like I'm about to do another backstory, but I'm trying not to.
No, this is your time, man. This is Samuel Lavon, y'all.
Chris Keys is the only guy that gave me a chance to even when I didn't even know what I was doing in the studio.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute, pause. Chris Key's the only person giving you
I met him first.
2011, bro. You know,
I met him first though. Okay, Mo gave me also a chance.
I don't get no love
to mess around in the studio.
Me and him, he ain't tell the story. We go back. Me and him.
But that's not. See, he interpreting it wrong.
Wounded.
I'm just saying that.
Hey, yeah, can y'all help me get that up my back real quick? I can't
see.
This guy.
Listen, y'all. I met Chris before I met him. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say he didn't let me come in the studio.
Get out.
Around. What I'm saying is, when I was living in Atlanta, I couldn't find a lot of producers that would allow me to sit in on other people's studio sessions, see what the process was. You know, I was just kind of more like, they just looked at me like, well, if you don't know nobody famous or whatnot, then they really ain't no need for you to be here.
Right.
Basically, like that. You had to already have clout or some shit.
That's why I do my own stuff. Now y'all understand kind of why I.
But I'm actually glad it happened that way, because now I have, you know, what I can say about Chris is he understands my vision when it comes to music. He understands what I'm looking for, what I'm asking for. Even if I can't verbalize it, he gets what I'm saying. So
right.
And I'm not stingy. So if you are an aspiring artist, I would say hit up Chris Keys, and that's KrisKeyz.
And he's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
He's a real good dude. He's very easy to work with. He's patient. He's got the skill. He's very talented. So, and I'm not just saying it because, I mean, to tell you the truth, I've worked with Chris, but it's the funny thing is we've never ever even met. We've just worked with each other just in the universe. Whatever I happen to be doing with him, Sam, and in fact, we got a project that we're working on, a little reggae joint that we did, a kind of a reggae skit. Rastaman right here, boy, you know what I'm saying? That represent, I rub off on him, you know what I'm saying? Cruise, genre. No, but anyway, so we kind of got a thing, but I've never met Chris personally, but I've seen his work. I've seen what he's done. I've seen videos of how he works.
You ran into other people that
have worked with, worked with him. And so all good things, and that's how we doing. And by the way, Samuel Lavon here, my man, is part of that everybody eat movement, man. My whole goal is I'm trying to get everybody to get into a cluster, man. Put your egos aside, man. You got a talent. If you're a rapper, a singer, a writer, a producer, you do film, photography, anything like that locally, man. Listen, man, if we all work together, we gonna eat, man. It's these people out here that ruin everything for us, that got these egos to think they're above and better than everybody. I do my own thing. I don't get on nobody. Listen, man, fuck all that. You ain't rich. You ain't nobody. Ain't nobody really talking about you. Then you ain't shit. So why don't you just accept it? Let's all work together, man, towards a goal. Listen, if you offer a service, we'll take care and make sure you compensated, you know what I'm saying, respectfully. Like, don't ask for no $10,000. We ain't got it like that. But you understand what I'm saying. What you can do to help and what I can do to help you and you help me and we do it in a circle, man, that's what I'm trying to push. And everybody eat, man. Then there ain't no love lost. There ain't no hate. I'm sick and tired of the negative energy and the hate. You know what I'm saying? So my man Samuel, he's actually chaotic. I got to shout out my man Chaotic. He was one of the dudes that motivated me lately. And this young man right here, they came. I was about to give up. I was through. I was just sick of the egos. I was just done, you know. And you know, they helped me to open my eyes. And so it's not that I'm motivating people. They motivated me. And we kind of was talking about that a little bit today. They motivated me. And I want to thank all of y'all that's really busting your ass. Ray Price, Jeffrey Meadows, Alan Starlin, Dean Campbell, Keith Farrington, Legarius Miller, aka Marcel Livins, my man 7 Militia, my man 500, Trey 500, Chris Red Turner, Kyng Kenobe, Panda, Persephone Kanga, Persicony Kanda, Persicony. I'm gonna get it. His management, you know, Matt Lemons that's been supportive, and all of y'all out there, Craig White, Devin White, all of y'all that's out there, man. You know, I just want y'all motivate me just as much as I motivate you. And I love y'all's movement. Y'all don't quit. My man, I can't forget my man Conian Bailey. He's out there going through it, doing his thing, man. Texana Entertainment, Von Doom, George Corbin, Above All Entertainment and all that movement. You know what I mean? You guys out there really, man. And I see y'all, man. I see y'all. I salute y'all. Listen, you know what I mean? You're not, you guys work hard, and you know, anybody know me know I follow movement. This young man has helped me to do that, and I want to thank you for that, man. Really, from the bottom of my heart, really. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, again, this is my man Samuel Lavon. This is his time. He's got his movement going. You even got some T-shirts that you allowed me to design for you called "What? It's Never Too Late to Learn."
Yes.
And let's talk about that a little bit.
That's actually the shirt that I'm going to be wearing in the Teach Me, Show Me video.
Okay.
Because I say the reason why I have it in there is because you may not, in this particular instance, you may not find the one you love or what you like to do, or what your purpose is until later down the line. You might be 48 years old and realize your purpose is, oh, I like to cook, or I like to, I don't know,
just basically
whatever, write books. I don't know. But my whole thing is, it's never too late to learn. You have people who go back to school at 70 years old. There's been cases where people have gone back to school and they're old, but that was something that they wanted to do. So that's why I say it's never too late. No matter what society tells you, oh, you have to be 23 to have a music career, or you have to, be a certain age to be at the top of your game. That's not true. It's never too late. It's never too late.
I'm 44 and I'm still learning, and I'm always teaching. So
you're always going to be learning. You
absolutely.
Never learn anything. I don't think anybody learns everything.
Right.
Because you can't. It's just not possible. But like I said, it's never too late to learn anything when, if it's something that you're passionate about, it's not going to feel like a class.
Right.
It's going to feel like, this is something that I was meant to do.
But you've also been, not only have you been, you've also been an advocate for that. You've also followed that philosophy yourself. You've always been learning. You've always taught yourself and been willing to expand with your craft and what you've been doing. Also, in the grapevine, you got a podcast with some friends of yours that you kind of been doing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit too. You got a lot going on, my friend. So let the world know.
I didn't even realize it till you started bringing it all up.
Yeah.
The podcast is called The Sauce Topics. You can find it on YouTube, and we also we do it live on Facebook as well. We just talk about just societal issues, things that are taboo, like open relationships, or talking about
the gooey, juicy stuff.
Well, yeah, like, because I it's just talking about just breaking down how things affect not only us in America in general, but us as, how it affects Black people, how it affects white people, how it affects gay, straight, bisexual, whatever.
Yeah.
We talk about, drug use and the opioids crisis. I mean, we talk about a lot of different things. Politics.
I know y'all talked about that Bill Cosby thing to death, Donald Trump thing.
Yeah, because that was like,
how many people vote for Beto? You see, my man voted.
I voted early today, y'all.
He voted early. So what I'm saying? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I think I'm a felon somewhere. That's probably why I haven't voted. We're gonna get there, man. I'm just, the government owed me some money. So yeah, give me my money and I'll vote some shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so y'all talk about the real gushy stuff on TV, on your podcast, the real deep stuff, and also
it's with my friends Jabri and Xavier.
Jabri and Xavier.
Yeah.
And where can people reach them at? How can they reach out and follow them if they're interested in those types of
They're
topics?
also on, we actually have a whole page called The Sauce Topics.
The Sauce Topics.
So we're all on that page. So you'll find it. You'll see Xavier, Jabri, and Jabri is with a J, Jibri. And we're all there on The Sauce Topics. So if you just type in The Sauce Topics in Facebook, you'll find us. We'll be right there. We're the only ones with The Sauce Topics.
Is there anything else y'all talk about? Maybe like
we talk about celebrity gossip.
I was gonna get to that.
About celebrity gossip. But we usually just try to pick one topic, one or two topics that is like the main focus of the show.
Right.
So, I mean,
so it's not like my show, like a rant, like I go on a tangent, I'd be way over here, and I mean, not like me at all. They got their more organized.
In our show, you know, we don't always agree.
Right.
We don't always disagree.
But it's a debate. It's a debate.
It's a debate.
It's points of view. It's points of view. And we are interested, again, I keep telling y'all, we are interested in y'all's point of view. Give me your 2 cents. Y'all seen my posts on Facebook and stuff, and Instagram and Twitter. Give me your 2 cents. I want to hear what y'all have to say, what y'all think. Yeah, a lot of y'all have concerns and questions and complaints, and a lot of y'all are scared to say your piece, man. Who gives a fuck what anybody think? You have the God-given right to speak your mind, speak your thoughts, like everybody else. We don't all have to agree, but we have to be respectful. That's the one thing. Don't be you don't have to like what I'm talking about, but don't disrespect, and I won't disrespect you. Love me, love you. Subscribe to my channel, Modeja Navarro on YouTube. I subscribe back. You like me, I like black. I like black. Not racist. You like me, I like back. You know, you thumbs up, I thumb, whatever, man. Whatever you do, I do it back. You know what I mean? Because I believe I'm not so good where I need everybody following me and I don't do anything with them. I do it back.
Right.
Samuel Lavon, y'all heard his plugs. That's a lot. I don't know if he want to plug it all in again, but just Samuel Lavon, SAMUEL.
It's all Samuel Lavon.
LAVON.
Right.
On everything, Facebook, Instagram. Look him up. You'll find his plugs. You know, again, he's got just to kind of rehash a little bit. He's got an upcoming track that's been in circulation now called Busy. He has a video that's out, and from time to time you'll see me repost the video and everything, either the snippet, teaser, whatever. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Also, you can find it on his channels. And he has another song that's up and coming called Teach Me, Show Me, correct?
Yeah, that'll be coming out later.
We're looking about November, December time when that's going to start coming out. And I'll also have the privilege of shooting that. Look for me, hashtag team footage, everywhere. I'm all over the place. So I can't thank y'all enough for y'all's love. You know, my man, Sam Lavon, you know, with his movement and what he's got going on, man, you know, I'm really proud of this young man here. Like I said, we go back a couple years now, about 8 years or so. And you know, there's been a lot of stuff that's kind of come between us as artists and producers and whatnot, and we've kind of overcame that. And look at the movement, look at all the stuff that's happening now. You've got so much going on. I can't stress enough, Sam, how proud of you, very, very proud of you I am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, and thank you also as well, because you helped me to realize my potential as well. And you know, the same for all of y'all that have been in my circle, that have been there with me. Y'all have helped me to realize, you know, and that's why I do this. I'm trying to bring awareness to all of us, man. This ain't about me. It's my show, but it's y'all's show. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any questions, concerns, text, chime in, and we'll get back to you for sure, no doubt. You know what I mean? Tune in, listen to what we have to say here, man. You know what I'm saying? Give us your feedback. Give us your 2 cents, man. That's all we ask. Just 2 damn cents. You know what I'm saying? Let me have real. What can I get for a dime? that was my Chris Rock voice, y'all. That's how old I am. That's that movie way back. What was that movie? Let me have one real. How much got some real? What was that movie?
CB4.
Was it CB4? No, that was the one when he was in jail, right? The one with, let me have the one red when he was like the crackhead or something. Was it CB4?
I thought so, man. Maybe I'm wrong.
Now, anyway, it goes way back.
What you're talking about.
Yeah, right. But yeah, again, Samuel Lavon. You know, he's got some stuff coming up. He's got the podcast called Sauce. What is it?
The Sauce Topics.
The Sauce Topics with his 2 friends, Jabri and Xavier. And you can find them anywhere. Just type in the Sauce Topics, and you'll find them anywhere. And follow them, see what they're talking about. You know, I'm kind of listen in on what's happening, what people's worldview on what's going on in this crazy world. We're losing our cool, America. We need to get back with the program. Is there anything else you wanted to add? You wanted to say to the people, to your followers, to the fans, all the people that's chimed in, tuned in?
To those who are listening to me, I don't know when you'll see this, but I just want to say thank you for listening to my music, you know, buying my music, following me, subscribing to me. I just think, you know, without y'all, you know, I wouldn't have no motivation to keep doing it. And on top of that, like, you guys don't really understand how much you helped me doing what you're doing by sharing, liking, and just really sending me messages, because I've gotten messages from people in Spain on Twitter, and they just told me, it was like, we love your music, and it sounds really good. You're gonna be a star one day, you know. Those are people who don't even speak your own language. Right now, my song Sharks is getting streamed in Argentina, and never met these people, don't know who they are, but I'm able to see where my stuff is getting played through the distribution company. But, you know, they don't even realize how much they're doing for me to make me keep moving on, because sometimes the people around you are not always going to support you. I'm not saying that they don't want to. I'm just saying people who don't know you and might not even speak your own language will probably be some of your biggest supporters. So,
and that's sad.
Shout
in
out
this
to
community. We should be more supportive of people. Give people opportunity. You know what I mean? You know, we shouldn't knock anybody down. It doesn't mean you have to love what they're talking about or love their music or love their genre. Just show support, show love. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to
everybody
shout out
Argentina. Absolutely.
So like all the
yes.
all the South American countries are really showing me love down there.
Yes, same here.
Argentina, Peru,
Chile. Yep.
Brazil. They're playing my stuff.
Germany. I got Germany in Europe.
Germany.
Yep. England. Some other countries just up Turkey, and then that area up there just outside of Russia and outside of China area, just in that basin right there. I've had more love in these areas that I can't even pronounce than I've had in my own backyard. And that's what I'm trying to do with this, guys, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Help each other out, man. Let's show support, love each other, man. You know, you don't have to like the artist per se, but you see a dude moving and busting his ass and he doesn't have his hand out. He's bringing something to the table. That's the type, you should move that movement. You should support that movement. Everybody's doing this. Hey, man, give me. You know, you see I'm doing, I'm trying to, everybody got a sad story.
Right.
You know, and that's one of the reasons why this young man here has motivated me so much because he never came to me with his hands out. He said, this is what I got. You know, how can we help each other? What can we do to, you know, and I said, absolutely. And I helped him. And I thank you, because what that did was it helped people be aware of my craft and what I could do. And that's how we both eat now. People know his song's busy, and now they know hashtag Team Footage, my video and photography company. You know what I mean? So, and also Honest Thinking Shirts. His shirts sell on my website, Honest Thinking, www.honestthinkingshirts.com or https://honestthinkingshirts.com. If it's not under Samuel Lavon, it's probably under the Honest Thinking Shirts section, and it's in there. And the name of the shirt is called "It's Never Too Late to Learn." Okay, so check that out. And if it's not in his own section, then I know that I have to go into the site and I can create your own section so that you can just click his name on my website and it'll take you to where his shirts and stuff are. So you'll have that. And again, like I can't stress enough, Samuel Lavon, I applaud you. You know, bravo on hard work. And as we know, and as you stress, it ain't over yet. You're still busting your butt, man. You can't tell me twice.
Well,
I know how hard you work.
I always say, you know, I still got a long way to go, but I don't have as long as I used to have. You know, because it could have been a whole lot further. Because it took me 10 years to get to you, Chris.
Right.
You know, like I said, I was in a place where you would think being in Atlanta was going to be like where I would meet the producers, the videographers. But reality is, in a city like Atlanta, LA, New York, you know, not saying that you have to be, but the people there are a bit more grimy, and they don't care about the craft. They don't care about the music, really, to be honest.
Right.
What they care about is being in the social circles of those who are probably going to throw them away anyway. You know, they want to be talked about amongst all the celebrities that are talked about all the time.
Right.
But not realizing that the only thing that's going to ever keep you here and keep you relevant, it's not about how many followers you got on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. Up to a certain point, it is. But once you gotten to that point, at some point you're going to plateau. And those people who are going to stick by you are always going to be there for you. But, you know, you can be famous today and not here tomorrow. So that's why it's better to work your way up and actually put out stuff that you believe in rather than just doing what the Migos do or what Cardi B does or whoever out there does. You know, how does that set you apart from anybody else? All you're trying to do is be just like those that we already have. And then on top of that, just because you're in the circle don't mean you'll get the chance.
Right. And by the way, he wasn't throwing shade.
I wasn't.
He's just making a point. Like, you know, don't just be hot for the moment. And then, because, you know, we come from a generation, and I feel you're old enough. We come from a generation where we made music to be legendary. Like Bob Marley's been dead for how many years? And that his music will never age. It will never die. Michael Jackson will never die. James Brown, those guys. And nowadays, people make music to be hot today, tomorrow. Get all your millions all today, and then whatever after that. You know, so, you know, so that's what you got to strive for. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be you, and nobody can ever be you better than you.
You ain't never lied.
You know, so if you're always trying to figure out how to outdo somebody else, then you're always going to be in competition with somebody.
Look at Jay-Z. How many times has that man retired from the game and he's still in there? And no matter how much people talk about him, he's still hot. He's still relevant. He's still doing the thing. You know, he was doing his thing since the 90s. And that man is still relevant. You can hate on Eminem all you want to, you know, but I mean, Eminem.
I was first introduced to Jay-Z through Foxy Brown. Like, I didn't even know Jay-Z was like a real rapper.
Right.
I just thought he was just the guy that was on her song that was just saying some shit.
And that's the funny thing. A lot of people thought that way. She was his artist. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know,
but see, that was one of the things I can admire about Jay-Z, to be honest. He allowed Foxy Brown to be the star.
I got pause for a second. I got to shout out my dad, Barry Perry. How you doing? I love you. Say hey, shout out to my dad.
I just said, y'all see how Mo don't give me time to do nothing?
But dad, so anyway, yeah, man. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's the reason why I, you know, loved working with this guy, because that's where his head is at. And he's willing to put in the work, y'all. And if you get people that's willing to put in the work, you know what I mean? It makes it a whole lot easier to get things done, man. You don't got a bunch of people there expecting stuff. You got a lot of people like, I rap, I write, and stuff, and they think that everything's supposed to be rolled out in front of them. Nah, man, you got to work for yours like everybody else, man. What you see with me is what you get. All this is mine. I own the rights to everything I do. This is me. This is mine. I create everything. My own music, my own videos, my own everything. I've got my own clothing line, my own business. I did it all on my own, out of my own pocket. You know what I mean? I'm very proud of that. That's one thing I'm proud of. You know what I mean?
A lot of people they want to portray a certain image.
Yeah.
But, you know, as my mom has always told me and my sister, you know, everything ain't always what it seems.
Yep.
You know, just because you see the big house, the nice car, it don't mean that it's theirs. It don't mean that they're not struggling to keep it. It doesn't mean that they are, you know, living well off. They just like anybody else trying to make it from day to day.
Right.
So, you know, some of your best songs were not created in $1 million studios.
No.
So let's just remember that.
Shoot, Outkast and them, didn't they record this stuff in the bathroom?
A lot of R&B and hip hop stars didn't start recording in
Jam or anywhere.
Right. And even if they were signed to Def Jam, they probably were still recording songs in a basement or in a bathroom somewhere or whatever. Although the bathroom is probably the worst place you can record a song.
A lot of people beg to differ, man. They said the shower in the tub is most acoustically sound. So
I'm just saying, like,
why not write an album while you take a shit?
No, I don't want to hear no more.
What? Think about it. Wait, did you hear? I almost started like that, man. I'm on the shit right now.
A lot of songs right now sound like they were made in the bathroom. right now.
What you talking about me?
No, not you.
You looked at me though. You saw y'all seen him look at me, right?
I'm talking about artists
say,
that are on the radio right now. A lot of them songs sounds like trash.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Now it's all about the beat, not about what people talking about. We grew up in an era where it was about what you were saying on the mic, and that was a legendary. You know what I mean? The hip hop, a hip into the hip. You know, remember that? People remember that shit. That ain't even my age. That's way younger than me. And how you remember that shit? Because that shit was legendary. You know, and now it's a random hand on a hunter, random woman does him in the tunnel, and then now fuck your girl, and then it was it. Wait, what? And then I eat your chicken dinner, and then I'll pull a gun and shoot your brains out. And I don't know what the fuck these people talking about anymore. I'm over it, you know. But I'll be in the club like them though. You know, I'll be doing that shit too. So I mean, I'm guilty. When in Rome, you know, eat spaghetti. So stop laughing at me, dog. This dude be laughing at me all the time. I can't take you seriously, man. You know, cut this, man. Cut.
Eat spaghetti.
Yes, because it's Italy.
No, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I'm not slow.
Now you ruined it. See, those people that didn't get it now, they gave the answer away now. So again, for those of you tuning in, Dad, I see you. This is my man, 50 grand, Samuel Lavon, an up-and-coming artist that has allowed me and given me the opportunity to showcase my talent, my skill, shooting one of his videos called Busy. And we hit off so good that I'm going to get a chance to shoot another video for him called Teach Me, Show Me. Again, he has a t-shirt. He's got a little clothing line he's doing called Never Too Late to Learn, and I'm going to help him push that the best of my ability. So thank you for that opportunity too. So you see, he's helping me do a lot. He's keeping me busy, and I'm moving around. He's moving around, and again, I'm trying to start everybody, and everybody eats movement, and that's where everybody, whatever you can contribute, and I can contribute to help you, and it helps each other. You help me, help you, and we're helping each other like that. Everybody, you know what I mean? Get rid of the egos. You know, show the love, man, and stop hating. You're gonna get a lot more done. You're gonna get a lot more notoriety. Think about it. If we're all on the same team, all the people that follow me, all the people that follow you, we're all following each other. Now we see each other. You get what I'm saying? So let's do it that way. Let's try it. Give me a year. Let's try it for a year. And if it don't work, man, you know, then we'll separate, you know what I'm saying? And let me see the kids every Sunday and Tuesday. And you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
It just takes, y'all, really.
Have patience,
It does
y'all.
not take a whole lot, to be honest, to get me 1 million streams on Spotify.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know, we all don't know 1 million people. But
wouldn't that be awesome though?
But my whole point is, if you share it, just tell somebody else to share it.
Yeah.
You know, and tell them to just play the song. You know, and for a lot of y'all who don't know a lot about Spotify or how these streaming services work, they work off of algorithms. You know, if you listen to a song for 30 seconds, that is considered a stream. You don't even have to listen to a song for a full 3 minutes or 4 minutes or how long the song is. Just for 30 seconds is counted as a stream.
Right.
And that's all it takes to listen, you know, to get me to a million. So you guys who are thinking too hard about it, doesn't take a lot. But
so
that's all I want to say.
No, I know, and seriously, and so please, guys, y'all, please. I am anxious to see. I have personally never known anybody to get 1 million streams. I've been trying to help my friends get 1 million views on YouTube and stuff like that. My boy Chaotic, aka Keith Farrington, aka Chaotic. He's has some stuff. He's another artist that you know you had the you don't, well, you haven't worked together or anything, but
I met him.
You've met him, and you know. So you know, he has a movement that we've been trying to get a bunch of views on, and so on and so forth. And you know, so I would like to, at least in this lifetime, at least once, see somebody that I've worked with and know get 1 million views, 1 million streams, something that just kind of breaks that 1 million threshold, if you will. And if y'all can help make that happen, that would be so awesome. And I thank y'all in advance, because all it takes is just click on Spotify and look up Samuel Lavon, correct? Mm-hmm. Samuel Lavon on Spotify, and click on Busy and stream it, or you got to sign up. I think it's a sign up. It's a 5-minute process. You sign up. You can sign up very quickly through Facebook.
And the thing is, like, a lot of you are already probably signed up. You just ain't going to You just ain't seen me.
Or you can do it through Facebook. Just click on your Facebook. It'll say sign up through Facebook. You just click, and then you're pretty much in there, and it's like a couple minutes, not even that long. So do it, man. Let's see, man. Let's make history. Let's see and be part of this, man. Let's be part of somebody in our town hitting 1 million views. And if somebody's already done it, I don't know anything about it. Well, I can't speak on that because I don't know anything about it.
But then also, like, you know, that's why I'm always trying to like tell other artists, because I don't feel like, you know, me holding the knowledge is gonna keep me from anything or keep somebody else from, you know, because I just feel like what's for me will be for me.
Right.
So I don't have that whole, you know, let me keep this all to myself.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all, you know, put your music on Spotify. Put your music. Make sure you're always. I don't care if you don't have 1 million viewers or fans just yet. You don't know who could listen to your song one day. And Ella May actually just proved my point a couple days ago because she was on The Breakfast Club, the girl who sang the Boot Up song. But she was on The Breakfast Club and she said that she recorded that song a year. And that song was released a year before it even went to #1. So I'm trying to tell y'all that it doesn't matter when you recorded the song. It doesn't matter, you know, that it's not becoming popular all at once. You don't know who can, you know, who could listen to your stuff. Some high school student might come across you and done put his friends onto it.
Right.
Their friends done put their friends onto it, and you know, it becomes a big cycle. And then there you go, your song is all of a sudden a hit. Exactly. I'm not saying that it's not going to take any work, but at some point, you know, you just never know how things could lay out. You know, SoundCloud is good, but if you want to be heard or want to be taken seriously, like I always tell people, make sure you are releasing your music on these platforms where people can find you anywhere, because everybody's not listening to Spotify, everybody's not listening to SoundCloud, everybody's not listening to Google Play, but no matter what they're listening to, you're everywhere.
Exactly.
They ain't gotta struggle to find you. So that's my point about making sure you get your music out there on different platforms.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, man, again, you don't have to like the artist personally, man. If you know the person, just show some love, man. It takes 2 seconds to show a little love, man, and be a part of something. Get shouted out. Now the love comes back to you. Hey, man, I heard about you, man. Somebody was saying, what you talking about, man? This artist over here, man, shouting you out, man. You all over the radio. What? Yeah, man. And say, hey, thanks for your support. You know, you never know how it's gonna work. So give yourself a fighting chance to get, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself, you know what I'm saying, get yourself seen and heard, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, again, not to get off the track, but back on my man Samuel Lavon again. You know what I mean? This is his day. We're celebrating him. I did this to kind of help his movement because, like I said, he's helped to motivate me. And I can't thank you enough for that, my friend. You know, and we've said it over and over again. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna get tired of me saying that, but you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm very proud of a lot of the people that I've gotten to know. I'm not sorry. I know it took me this long to get here, but at the end of the day, I'm here. I am 44. I wish I knew this 20 years ago. I wish I knew about this stuff. You know, I was a model and hot-headed and angry and drinking and womanizing, doing all that dumb stuff, but it helped mold me to who I am today. So for everything in my past and everything that's helped me to get here, well, that was the reason. And so for people that have been in my life, I want to thank you for your part in my life, whether it was good or bad, negative, positive, it was all good. You helped me to be who I am, and I shout out love for all y'all, everybody in my life. And right now I'm celebrating one special Samuel Lavon. I know he laughed, but it really to my heart, man. All of y'all. I can't stress it enough. You know, this is about us coming together and doing something positive in our communities, man. You know, you got people getting killed left and right for stupid stuff. For what? You know, so You know, let's move some positive stuff. I'm tired of hearing all the negative, man. There's positive stuff in this world too. This world ain't all about hate. It's love in here too, you know. And I'm an advocate about love, man. I'm all about that positive movement, that love. You know what I mean? And again, please show your love. Spotify.com. Samuel Lavon. Click on the music, the new track that's out called Busy. I don't know if it's the same if you click on any old track. I think you actually have to click on Busy, correct? That's how that works?
Yeah.
To get the stream number, or does it matter if you just click, they just click on your site, you get the streaming, or how does that work?
No, you have to click on the actual song.
Okay, so you have to click on the actual song. And you know, get a man a chance to see what happens. I want to see what happens. I'm damn curious to see what happens. So help ease my curiosity. Shoot, I want to see somebody that I know that I could say, damn, I knew that man. I remember that thing was like, you know, 5 views an hour. It's like 2 million views. I can't believe that. I've never known anyone to have that many views. So I would love if y'all could help kind of make that a reality for me. You know what I mean? Help the old man out, man. So tune in on that. He's also got the saucy, the sauce topics. The saucy topics. You just type that in, and that'll take you to where that goes. So if you have any questions or anything you want to chime in, man, I've been responding to people left and right. I've been saluting people on the low. I see y'all tuning in. I love y'all, man. Shout outs to everybody that has tuned in. There's been so many of y'all, man. I want to shout out my special friend of mine, Deborah Jackson Adams now, I guess. She's got her little jewelry thing going on. Look her up on Facebook, Deborah, DEBORAH, Jackson-Adams. Look her up. She's been doing her own little homemade jewelry thing. She her thing going on. I know her personally. I, in fact, shot the wedding at her best friend, Regina Gordon, or Regina, what's your last name, baby? I forget your last name. But and also prayers to Regina with her health issues. She's been going through a lot of stuff. Shout out to her. God bless you and your family, man. She's very good people, man. Loving the shirt off your back type of people, man. They feed you till they run out of food. I want to shout out a good friend of mine, Sherry Sullivan. God bless you and your family. Your grandson, Cherizin. I mean, he is truly an inspiration and a miracle. He does show that God does exist, man. I mean, this child did not have a fighting chance to make it. And here he is with bad lungs and everything, playing baseball and sports and dancing and singing, and you ain't got no lungs hardly. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, and God bless him. Alan T. Starlin in your movement, man. Devin White, changing the world starts with you. CTSWISY. You know, the whatever. He's got that movement and trying to help keep society and our earth green, and he tries to inspire fishing and whatnot. He's got his fishing company. He's allowed me to design the logos for both those companies, ECTC Fishing Club. Later on tonight, we're going to be revisited by Kenobe. He's going to be through here later on tonight, him and his management. Mr. Panda, I'll just leave it at that because I cannot pronounce the first name. In fact, it's right here. Where is it? I don't know. It's gone. Anyway. Pinnacle Panda. Pinnacle Persnickety. Persnickety Panda. There he is. I want to shout out my man Keith Farrington, a.k.a. Chaotic. My boy from the Cayman Islands doing his thing. Dean Campbell with DC Productions doing their thing. I want to shout out Ray Price, Jeffrey Meadows. These guys are out there doing their thing. They've got what is it called? Something fitness or boxing. I forget what. It's right here at the top of my tongue, but I can't get it out. But he's got his thing going on. But the name is Ray Price and Jeffrey Meadows. They're on Facebook. Look them up, man. Follow their movement, man. They're doing the thing. I got my man G Bully, aka George Von Doom. Now that's his other alter ego. He's kind of got like that Doom meets Michael Myers type thing. My man 50 Grand here. Samuel Lavon, again, I can't stress him enough.
He's gonna call me 50 grand.
Man, 50 grand.
Everybody gonna be searching for 50 grand.
Right.
Samuel Lavon, they gonna nullify me. Like, what that do name 50 grand?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's all I'm asking when he hit the million. Again, I want to shout out my man Craig White, Douglas Kirk, with he's got the Look For Me series. In fact, where is he at? Where's the book at? The Look For Me book. Did you see it?
How you gonna? I'm gonna guess, y'all.
Well, hang on with me. Bear with me, y'all. I'm shouting everybody out. Now it's a shout out window. Make your shout outs, man, and do your plugs.
I just said my shout outs.
You know
I like to thank my mom, my dad. I like to thank all those who know me on the day I was born back on May 14, 1986. I want to thank the doctor for delivering me. I want to thank the nurses for making sure that I could still breathe after they took me out of my mom's vagina.
You tripping. You can't say vagina on here. You can say vagina on here?
Yes, you can say whatever
you want. Say vagina on here. We got kids watching. My daughter be watching. She like, he said a cuss word. Vagina is still a cuss word in my household.
Is it really?
Where's that book at from my man Doug Kirk, man? Look for me. Man, these books be disappearing left and right. I had books 1 through 4, and there it is. My man Samuel Lavon, my hero. You see why I love this dude? Right in front of my face.
That's everything to me.
No. This book's called Everything to Me. This is book 4. I don't know if you can see that. This is book 4 of the Look for Me series. Book 4. This one's called Everything to Me. It's part of the Look for Me, I'll Find You series. His name is Doug Kirk. He's on the book there. Real good looking guy. I don't know if you can see him right there. Real handsome guy. Not bad for 55. I think he's a little older than that, but we are not allowed to tell. These books, man, are amazing. They're surprisingly amazing. I read this. I'm not much of a reader. I'm a guy. If I read if I want to go to sleep. Like I'll just read them. The words get blurry, and I get the best sleep.
Wow.
But I've read this book. Like I said, we're in book 4 right now. It's a part of a 9-book series so far. He's just completed book 9. Check him out. www.lookformeiwillfindyou.com. Okay. Check it out, man. It's a real good book. It's 5 stars. I didn't even know it. He's on what's that? Kringle? What's that book? That electronic book thing that you can read online? Kindle. He's on Kindle and all that. Please check him out. He's also just got his books. They picked up his books at the local bookstore in Austin. I'll get the information for y'all and I'll follow up with that. But Doug Kirk, Look for Me, I Will Find You. This man has been doing. He's a good friend of mine. We started out doing photography together. I want to shout out my friend Dominique Simone. I don't forget about you. She's got Domo in the city in Austin. She's back and forth between California and Austin, but Domo in the city. Dominique, she was a model. I had the privilege of shooting her a couple of years back, about 3 years or so. She's doing her thing. Check her out, man. Follow her. Show her some love. So I left off at Craig White. He's got the big Bevo Ballers tailgate party. Y'all see me shoot videos for doing that movement. I mean, it's so many of y'all to thank. So many of y'all I love. Elliot, I see you, Elliot Cohen. She's been showing a lot of love. My man Mingo Flo from Mingo TV, presentando de Puerto Rico, de San Juan, Puerto Rico. De verdad, I can't remember. But yo, that's my man, 50 grand. Yo, I love that man to death, bro. He's always pushing it, man. There's so many people to thank, and I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be part of y'all's movement. JCTV, y'all know who I'm talking about. JC David. I can't ever forget that man. That man, if I ever know a hard worker, God dang, that man work his ass off all over the place.
We're going to be here all night.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be here all night. Trust me, because I'm showing love to everybody.
I am not.
Follow my movement. Follow my movement. Everybody eats. That's the movement. I'm trying to shout everybody out. Everybody eats, man. Check out my girl, Deborah Jackson Adams, on her homemade jewelry stuff. Very reasonable prices for beautiful stuff that she's done. She works her ass off. Please check her out. Help her out. Prayers to my girlfriend, her friend Regina. I don't know if her last name was Kyng or Gordon. I can't remember. But Regina, God bless your family again. Sherry Sullivan, God bless your family as well. All y'all going through it, man. Lori Marshall, thanks for your love that you always sending me love and everything. All y'all, thank you so much. Tune in about another hour or so, or 30 minutes or so, when I have Kyng Kenobe revisited. We're going to revisit with him for about another 40 minutes. So if y'all are interested, tune into that. Okay. Thank you again so much, man. This is your boy, Modeja Navarro, a.k.a. Cruz and Rum, #Team Footage, Honest Thinking Shirt.
And I'm Samuel Lavon.
God bless you. We love you, man. Stay positive.
Peace.